Corruption in the United States is at its worst in almost a decade, and the fight against corruption in the US was a long, slow slog that unfolded over generations, and of course it still isn't over. Elon Musk recently warned the culture of corruption more harshly recently. He's frankly denounced the corrupt behavior of Vice President Kamala Harris. So what happened? Before we start the video, let's support and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon, and we'll see how this all plays out. Musk tweeted, "In the past I voted Democrat because they were mostly the kindness party, but they've become the party of division and hate, so I can no longer support them and will vote Republican. Now watch their dirty tricks campaign against me unfold." Elon Musk significantly influences the world. Any statement he makes comes for specific reasons. It's like an indirect act of exposing corrupt behavior from the administration. Recently, Musk exposed Kamala Harris, the first Asian American to become vice president after less than a year in the post. She's shady and historically the most unpopular vice president. On Sunday, Harris flew to Guatemala to unveil her policy to address the crisis. What is it? In a word, the plan is bribery. The administration plans to spend millions of dollars to pay Latin America's poor not to move to the United States. Carlos's statement was an accusation when the Biden-Harris administration proposed sending $4 billion to address the root causes of migration in Central America under the impact of climate change. Droughts of varying severity are affecting nearly 64% of the continental U.S. With $4 billion, the Harris administration can ultimately partially use it to address this climate change problem. Part of that solution is to promote investment and development of the electric vehicle industry. Thus, the government can solve the climate problem for the whole US and electric vehicle companies, especially Tesla. Elon Musk's outspokenness in denouncing the Harris administration would put Tesla at a disadvantage in its electric vehicle investment and production. According to the plan, Musk will open a new manufacturing plant with an area of about 5 million square feet in the U.S. Kamala Harris is likely to devise policies that hinder Tesla's investment and development on a large scale. In addition, tax policies for Tesla cars will increase. When Tesla is not in the UAW, the law would require higher annual fees, which would significantly hinder the distribution of Tesla vehicles to consumers. In particular, the conflict between Musk and the Harris administration was pre-existing. Perhaps this is one of the main reasons Harris has to deal with Tesla. Moreover, the government is very supportive of GM, Ford, and electric car companies joining the UAW. So these will be the objects for Harris to pay more attention to and invest them. That will make Tesla have more formidable opponents, and the world leader in the electric vehicle industry may no longer be. Moreover, Republicans have criticized Harris for not visiting the border during the crisis, a point Holt raised in the interview. At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border and I haven't been to Europe. Texas Senator Ted Cruz shot back against Harris's comments, claiming she was laughing off the seriousness of the border crisis. It was essential to bring it up since Republicans have consistently criticized Harris for not visiting the border where the humanitarian situation is taking place. Even though she was in charge of tackling it, they claim her avoiding the region is proof she is not committed to solving the problem. She would instead turn a blind eye to the mounting chaos and reinforce Trump's policies to bring security and stability back to the border. It can be seen that the Harris administration is ignoring and evading her responsibility. Even when this severe incident happened, Secret Service agents assigned to the security details for President Biden and Vice President Harris are involved in a bizarre bribery and infiltration scheme operated by a pair of phony federal agents. At least 4 Secret Service members were compromised. Of the 4 agents suspended by the Secret Service, one was a special agent assigned to First Lady Jill Biden's detail, and a second worked at the White House and the Uniform Division. A third suspended agent was on President Biden's protective point, and a fourth assigned to secure Harris's home. Prosecutors said 2 men had posed as special agents and offered a variety of gifts to Secret Service members. All members taking bribes are related to the Biden-Harris administration, so tightening security at the Secret Service certainly has holes. In 2021, Vice President Kamala Harris will keep assets in a tax-advantaged family trust, which appears to violate an ethics pledge that she and President Biden made on the campaign trail. According to the filing, the trust assets are not reportable, effectively obscuring some of the vice president's Holdings from public view. Biden and Harris pledged to work with Congress to eliminate the trust loophole in existing financial disclosure law, and Biden said he would require that any member of his administration who is a beneficiary of discretionary trust disclose all of its holdings. It's unclear why Harris does not have to adhere to the pledge and report the assets held in the trust. Harris and her husband reported an adjusted gross income of $1,695,225 and contributed $27,006 to charity in 2020. That's about 1.6 of their income below the average for people on their income level. There are a lot of controversies that Kamala Harris has many shady activities in her business. People expect their historic vice president to make history every day when she's trying to carry the duties of a secondary role. Harris was chose to run alongside Biden because she brought balance, relative youth, race and gender to the Democratic presidential ticket in the White House. The president has strived to make his vice president appear to be a full partner in the Biden-Harris administration. In practice, though, she's more like an apprentice. The Los Angeles Times even served some of her own medicine, noting a tough on crime past that disproportionately affected African American men. Though she was rated as America's most liberal senator, the New York Times questioned her progressive prosecutor bona fides, detailing how she fought tooth and nail to uphold wrongful convictions. They argue that she's not who she claims to be. We're chasing down the shady side of the first female vice president in U.S. history. Moreover, former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown claims he had an extramarital affair with Harris 20 years ago. He may have influenced her career by appointing her to 2 state commissions when he was an assembly speaker, and Brown certainly helped her with her first race for district attorney in San Francisco. He pointed out he also helped the careers of other prominent California Democrats like Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom, Dianne Feinstein, and a host of other politicians. Fox News contacted Harris's office to respond to Brown's claims but did not receive a response. What do you think about Vice President Kamala Harris? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed today's content as much as I did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and share the video. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.